Well, good morning. We're back. It's about 12 minutes past the hour. Appreciate you spending part of your morning with Minnesota Live. I didn't know this. This number kind of surprised me, but more than 1 million people here in Minnesota live in communities with a homeowners association or an HOA.
So at the state capitol, a bill that's making its way through committee would limit the power that HOAs have. And as you can see here, it's attracting a lot of attention. We're talking things like eliminating parking restrictions and creating set fees and fines.
So what's the point of an HOA? We asked Julie and Daniel DeRoche from the DeRoche Realty Group and eXp Realty to stop by and break it down for us. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a while. How are you?
We're good.
Good.
Good to see you guys. It has been. It's been too long.
It's been too long. All right. Well, we're glad we got you in this morning to talk HOAs. Daniel, let's start with you. When you talk HOAs, I mean, my mind goes to like common spaces, right? Maintaining those, snow removal, things like that. What does an HOA do? Is that?
Well, for starters, what it stands for is the Home Owners Association. I think it's important for people to understand that it is run by the residents. It's not some big corporation that's running it. Now, some of those associations are very large, and there's, I'm sure some of them get into the thousands. But it is basically to really maintain the whole neighborhood. Like you said, snow and lawn clearing. You don't have to think about that stuff. Some of them have pools, so the maintenance of the pools. But some of them even get into roofs, exteriors, driveways.
Color of house.
Yes, they can be very, very controlling. But overall, what I see, I'm sure you see it too, is it really helps keep the neighborhood more controlled, more uniform, more beautiful. Nobody's popping on a blue roof and then a green roof right next door. So it is, in my opinion, they're a good thing.
And when you have attached buildings, you can't just go change the siding of your townhouse unit that's attached to
That's a good
others.
point.
So it's a way to come up and make decisions and manage. They're in control usually of switching out the siding, if you have to get a new roof, those kind of things.
Yeah, the decks have to match, like that kind of thing.
I don't think I've ever met anyone who's been involved with the HOA in one way or another who's completely happy about it. It's a very divisive thing, just the nature of it. When you do tell people how they need to do things, which is, I think, what's problematic and probably why this conversation is starting at the state capitol. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Julie?
Yeah. So they're putting forward this law, wanting to limit the powers of HOAs. And some people are saying that they have too many powers. You talked about like parking your work vehicles in driveways, all the restrictions that they have. And there's also things that, there's fines that come into play. How are they taking care of those? How are they hiring people to manage the associations? So there's that part of it. And then the people that are in opposition to the bill say that there's already control over HOAs statewide, and that putting even more regulation on it will make things more expensive for homeowners and will cause, a lot of people don't want to be on an HOA board or don't want to serve on a board. And if you make it harder, that may deter even more people from wanting to do that.
So when we talk about living within an HOA, I feel like it's becoming more common.
Yep.
A lot more associations are doing it. But let's talk the benefits of an HOA, how it can help you as a homeowner.
Yep. Well, I think it's nice for that reason, like if you want the neighborhood to look a certain way, like if you want your neighbors to not be able to put a fence in their front yard or, leave stuff out in their front yard. If you want that kind of feeling of when you pull into a neighborhood that it's nice and it's taken care of, you would probably want to live in an HOA. If you are a part of an association where your units are attached, you need regulation on how do you take care of issues when they pop up? You've been there for 30 years and the siding now needs to be replaced. You need an association to help you do those things. So those are like benefits of it. If you want all the maintenance, if you want maintenance free, you see a lot of people like the baby boomers that are living here and moving down south for the winter. An association is great for people like that because if you don't want to have to take care of your snow care, your lawn care. So there are a lot of really big benefits of living in an HOA.
Some HOAs have pools and they have playgrounds and pickleball courts and all of those things that your fee goes to maintaining as well.
Exactly. It allows you to have more amenities that maybe you don't want to put a pool in your backyard, but you want to be in a neighborhood that has a pool.
So what's the flip side to the HOA, Daniel?
Well, not everybody likes being controlled.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one. I can use Julie's dad. My father-in-law is a perfect example. We had this conversation a couple days ago. When they moved in, 7, 8 years ago maybe? The association fees were like $300 a month, which is pretty manageable, especially because it includes your homeowner's insurance. So you're only paying for the stuff inside, kind of like a renter's policy.
Yeah.
But now they're knocking on $700.
It's a big difference.
Yes, and they've taken some of the stuff out. So that's typically the biggest challenge of you get somebody that's on the board, like, 2 or 3 people are on the board, and you look at everything completely differently than they do. That's when this starts happening, that division starts happening, and then, so costs and division, I think those are the biggest challenges.
As realtors, as you both are, I mean, it's very clear if you're buying a home, whether or not you're buying a home that has an HOA, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, you are going into this situation with your eyes open, but I'm guessing maybe not everybody quite anticipates all that comes with having a homeowners association.
No, there's pros and cons no matter what.
Yeah.
So you have to do your due diligence. But like on a pro side, our place in Florida is an association, and Julie loves grilling, and I love eating her grilling, and mail. So we live in what's kind of like a cross between condo and townhome. It's bigger buildings, but not massive buildings. There was no grills, and you couldn't have a grill on your patio or anything, and there was no central mailbox system. So if you ordered like a small package from Amazon, like, where's it going? So I'm like, I'm going to go on the board. So I went on the board with 2 specific plans. I want grills and I want mailboxes. Got them done, left the board. Worked out perfect.
So if you're a go-getter like yourself, the HOA may be really great for you.
Yes.
That's funny. All right.
But pay attention, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we tell a lot of people. They don't pay attention to what they get in the mail. They don't go to their meetings. If you want to control what's happening with your association, go to the meetings.
Well, the documents with some of these are like 200, 300, 400 pages long. You got to read them. If you don't like dogs and you're moving into one that allows dogs, well, you're going to be in trouble.
And sometimes they limit the number of pets you can have.
Correct.
in
You got to know the
associations.
rules.
What kind of grill did you put up?
I want to guess, of course, they went charcoal, but it's still better than
Still a
nothing.
grill. Congratulations.
Thank
Not all
you.
heroes wear capes. Yeah. Thank you. We'll post a link so you can connect with Julie Daniel and their team at DeRoche's Realty Group and eXp Realty on MinnesotaLive.com.